The sun's out here in Olympia and buyers have tons of choices. Some are even claiming that we're in a buyer's market. Whether you're a buyer or seller, what do you need to know right now? I'll break it down in my July market update. Hi friends, I'm Realtor Scott Tompkins, your 360 agent. I live right here in beautiful Olympia, Washington, and here are my key takeaways about the real estate market in Thurston County for July 2026. The number of new listings was up about 7% from last year. Our active inventory fell just short of 1,000 homes on the market. This is huge for our market. And both pending sales and closed sales were nearly identical to last year. The typical home that sold here in June was built in 1995, had just over 3 bedrooms and 2 baths, and featured 2,066 finished square feet. 2/3 had air conditioning, and 58% were in an HOA. Our months of inventory climbed to 2.82 months of supply, a 29% increase from 2025. This means it would take about 2.8 months to sell all the available homes. Sellers in June accepted an offer in about 5 weeks, a week slower than last year. This month, 44% of buyers used conventional financing, 9% used FHA financing, 13% paid cash, and 30% used a VA loan. Homes this month sold for a hair under list price, down slightly from last year. Our median sales price of $532,000 was an increase of just $2,000 from a year ago, only 0.4%. As we know, median is the middle price where half the homes sold for less and half sold for more. The average sales price this month was about $587,000, about a $10,000 annual increase from 2025. About 55% of sellers provided some degree of help with the buyer's closing costs. This number has been pretty consistent. Just under 1/3 of sellers needed to do 1 or more price reductions this month. As you can see on the graph, this represents a reversal of the downward trend we've seen since January. For the sellers who did need to reduce their home's price, the median total price reduction was about 3.2%, meaning the typical total price reduction was about $17,000. Before I bring us home, it's my birthday next month, and I would love to work some viewer questions into future videos. Got a question about real estate? Throw it in the comments, and I'll see what I can do. Now let's take a look at how hot the market is by looking at several of my favorite statistics. Pay attention here because these next numbers tell an interesting story. First, multiple offers. This month, about 1 in 4 pending homes had multiple offers. This is the lowest this has been this year. Next, we had 16% of buyers waiving inspections. Also the lowest this number has been this year. Finally, just 4% of buyers used an escalation addendum. February was the last time we had this few buyers using one of these. So, is this a good time to buy or sell a home in the South Puget Sound? Here's my take. Buyers, I think this is a great time to buy. The last set of numbers I just ran you through paints a picture of buyers writing offers that are not super aggressive. More sellers contributed to buyer closing costs this month, and sellers received slightly less than the listing price. As I record this today, July 10th, we have 1,028 active homes for sale, which is very high for our market. You've got tons of choices, even including lots of great homes under $450K. My advice for buyers is stick to your home search must-haves. You can be a little selective, but I personally wouldn't be too picky. When market conditions change, I'd hate to see that the home that was pretty great got away. Sellers, on paper, you're accepting an offer in about 5 weeks, but this is an average and your results may vary. On paper, we're still in a seller's market, just like we have been in Thurston County for over 10 years. And we are, but I am seeing lots of agents perpetuating the idea that we're in a buyer's market. Your best strategy right now is to realize that you have lots of competition and accept that buyers are going to be more selective. Remember that buyers want to picture themselves in your home, so help them do just that by decluttering, landscaping, removing personal effects, and make sure you price your home right. If this gave you something to think about, please remember to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and happy house hunting!